Hello, I'm Dr. Clint Sexton, and today I want to talk about what a coronavirus is and where these viruses come from. So they call it coronavirus based on its appearance. It has a lot of little spiky pieces coming off from it which resemble a crown, and so that's why it's called corona, which means crown. So that's where it gets its name. Now we have 7 types of coronavirus. And 4 of them are basically originated in people and transmitted to other people. So that's person to person. Then we have 3 others that actually originate in animals and then get transmitted to humans. So the ones that are human to human really don't create a lot of problems for us. It's the ones that originate in other animals. So if we look back on this, we would start with the one called SARS. And so SARS originated in bats, and it went from bats to an animal called the civet, which is like a little cross between a cat and a raccoon. They're kind of cute looking. But anyway, from there it went to humans. So that was how it went from animal to animal and then to humans. And that had a fairly significant mortality rate. And there was another one, again originated in bats, then it went to camels, and then to people, and that was called MERS, M-E-R-S. And so that's another coronavirus. So we've had a couple other of these coronaviruses around, and we just haven't seen it spread the way the most recent one, the COVID-19, has spread. So that one also originated in bats again. So that all 3 that have actually started with bats. But with COVID-19, we don't know what the intermediate animal is. So we know it went from bats. We don't know what it went to next. And then it arrived here with us, with humans. And now it can be passed human to human. So that is how it gets its name. This is how these evolve. And what a virus does is it gets into our body and it hijacks our cells, and it takes over the machinery of the cells and creates that cell, causes it to actually create more viruses. So this is how it spreads throughout the body. So with regard to our recent virus, the COVID-19, there's a couple things we're all talking about, one being testing and the other being vaccines. So first, let's just talk about testing. So testing would basically involve seeing if you had been exposed to the virus. If you had, you would now have antibodies to the virus, and that's how we would be able to detect if you'd had exposure or not. The only problem is the testing, they're still working on it. The really good testing is quite accurate, but there's a lot of labs now offering testing, and it's not really being regulated by the FDA very well. So we don't really know how accurate these tests are that are being offered by a lot of different laboratories right now. So that's one little hitch in all of this. First, determining who's had exposure, who's developed immunity to it. The next piece then would be the vaccine. And I'm going to talk more about vaccines in the next video I'm going to do. But one of the concerns is just the time frame, okay, that it's going to take to actually create a vaccine for this. Politicians are telling us we think we're going to have it soon, but the scientists that actually have to create it are saying, look, this could take 12 to 18 months. But the problem with that is they're also anticipating that in 18 months, approximately 70% of the U.S. population will have already been infected with the virus. And so we're not really sure how we're going to utilize testing or how we'll utilize vaccines in the short term. So your best defense right now is taking care of your immune system, because your immune system is your primary defense against this virus, and improving your general health. Because those that are going to have a significant problem with the virus or it resulting in mortality are generally those that have other underlying chronic health illnesses. And this is where functional medicine comes in, because if you're healthier, you're going to be able to handle this virus, whether it's this time around. They're also talking about the second wave of this, possibly later in the year. Again, your best defense is going to be your immune system. So I hope you found this informative. If you'd like some more information on this, and you can see the pictures of the civet, check out the blog. Thank you.